Lara Trump joins us now. Good to have you on tonight. I thought it was amazing how fast Donald Trump agreed to debate Joe Biden, even totally on Joe Biden's terms. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, he called his bluff. I think you're exactly right, Rob. They thought that there was a chance that Donald Trump was going to say, okay, well, here's all of the things that I need if we're going to do this. Because Joe Biden obviously has given himself every possible advantage here. They have no audience for these debates because we know, Rob, that any audience is going to be cheering on Donald Trump anywhere in this country. He has the ability to decide exactly when these are going to happen. As you point out, some very Joe Biden friendly media outlets to host all of these. And Donald Trump just said, yeah, I'm ready. As I said, anytime, anywhere, any place. And that really is the mark of a true fighter. They say, I don't need anything to help me out. I'm able to do this by myself, with no cheating, with no assistance whatsoever. And the interesting thing I think to see will be, of course, Joe Biden has to get through a debate. He actually has to make coherent sense and form sentences up on stage. But he also then has to defend a horrific record. That is going to be very challenging for him. Get the popcorn ready, folks, because this is going to be an epic knockout like you've never seen before.
It's going to be wild to watch, and it's coming up here in just only about 5-6 weeks. You know, but Biden trying to pretend only 2 debates is normal. Even so, I'll even do it twice, as if we're supposed to be impressed by 2 debates. It's not. And also mandating these rules, including one to avoid moments like this. Take a look.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
So, I mean, that's what he doesn't want Trump to be able to talk because he knows that he's got the quick mind and he's got the quick wit. He also doesn't want the audience there to go nuts when Trump makes these points. So he's managing all the optics of this debate to make it as agreeable to himself as possible. And he's also got very agreeable moderators out there that when Biden starts spewing his lies, Trump's going to be muted, not going to be able to interrupt and call him out. And, of course, the moderators aren't going to say anything anyways because they're going to be going along with it.
Yeah, but as you kind of pointed out in your monologue, Rob, almost what they have done to Donald Trump with this lawfare, the way that he has truly had the deck totally stacked against him all the way up until this moment has prepared him for this. He's used to being the underdog. He's used to having everything thrown his way, and he always comes out on top. It's really incredible to see, and I don't think this will be any different. That moment, though, right there that you just played from, that was the St. Louis debate, the second debate, I believe, in 2016 between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. That was one of the epic turning points, I feel, in that campaign. From that moment on, Donald Trump really had a tailwind behind him, and Hillary Clinton was fighting every step of the way. After that, they thought that was going to be the debate to take Donald Trump down. But to your point, it was that moment that changed everything around. And here we are today with Donald Trump running for his second term in office.
It's something else. And again, they're trying as hard as they can to remove the possibility of any of those moments. They want this to be very boring. They want people to change the channel. They don't want it to be combative. They don't want it to be a debate. They just want it to be, here's 30 seconds for you, and now 30 seconds for you, and now 30 seconds for you. And again, the moderators are not going to be calling out Joe Biden's lies. They're going to let him get away with murder in this thing. We know that.
Of course.
Go ahead.
And Rob, just one more point. Whenever the announcement video is 13 seconds and you have 5 jump cuts, you know they spent like the whole day putting this together with Joe Biden, getting him to get all revved up for this and actually making sense enough to put this video together. You know that's pretty bad. And that's really where we are in this country right now. Very sad.
Boy, did they juice him for that video, too.